So this morning we're going to be doing Otter Creek Loop. It's on the Mason-Dixon trail. We're at the parking area here. There's a sign over there for Otter Creek. There's an overlook called Ouray Overlook, and we'll be following the stream. Just give you some pretty good views. So off the trail, you just make a left and you'll come down to the Ouray Overlook. It'll give you good views of the Susquehanna. So here's a little kiosk just explaining about the history, Susquehanna. If you want to pause and read, you can. So here we are at the Ouray Overlook. Good views of the Susquehanna. Another view of the Susquehanna off some cliffs up here. So we just crossed the road right there. There's a sign down there for Otter Creek. So I think we're about to head down to the creek. So we made it down here to the water. It's a beautiful creek with some hemlocks. So here we are down by the water. Some deep pools, small waterfalls, and big hemlocks. So here's some really nice rapids along Otter Creek. Wasn't easy to get down here. It was really steep. I came from up there, but just beautiful. It's a little too risky to go down there and get a better pick. It's all slick. So some really pretty stretches. We're kind of up high, looking down upon the creek. And just beautiful scenery. So there's some trash along the way. Swept down in one of these storms. There's a chair my brother found. He's sitting in, pondering his next move. There's like a fridge or something up here. There's a fridge. So here's that deep pool. So here's this fridge.
Is there anything in the freezer?
Let's check.
Oh, there's some coffee.
Coffee cup. Look at that. That's nice. Small little waterfalls. So that's Otter Creek picnic area. And Ultras just wants to get down there to see the river, but we're gonna head up here towards the blue markers to get on the trail since we don't really want to be on the road. Always not good when you're hiking and you're on the road, especially with dogs. So that's a drawback of doing a hike like this. Now we're going to be hiking up this road through a campground. We're just going to want to follow the blue blazes. So as I mentioned, we're hiking through a campground. There's a little park here, pavilion, But just follow the blue blazes. Trees should be marked. So that's what we're doing. So a word of advice, all trails in the blue blazes to do this trail do not match. So just be careful. Maybe don't follow the blue blazes, maybe follow all trails. Because we had a little bit of trouble with them not matching up. So you're gonna get to the top of the hill. There'll be a fenced in lot and regulation for this area. You wanna head up this trail. And you're back on the trail past the campground. So up here, there are 2 bald eagles. You can see they're white right in the middle of the screen. Probably hard to see. I'm gonna go slow, see if we can't see them. So here's those 2 bald eagles. See if I can get a closer picture. They might take off, might get spooked. 2 bald eagles perched in a tree. And one took off. And there goes the other one. So after the campground, you're gonna hit a pretty steep section, all uphill. And it does give you, somewhat overlooks, I mean, it's obviously obstructed, of the Susquehanna down there. We'll pass through some power line cuts here. So after you get to like what's a state game land, I think, parking lot, you'll be back on a small road. And once again, we have to travel on the road. So you'll also pass a crazy house. It's got all this tarp and stuff on it. And you'll hear like roosters crowing in the background. And then you'll continue on this road. So after walking on that road for a while, you'll see the blue blazes for Otter Creek. You want to pick that up again and you'll head into forest where we are now. So after some small rock outcrops, you're going to head down a pretty steep area and we're going to catch up with the water again. So there was a big storm here a couple years ago and it washed a whole bunch of trash down. I believe they picked it up, but you can still see there's trash down here, trash up here. So it looks like they put it together all in one pile. You see right there. So on this sign, it looks like this was an RV. Don't ask me how an RV got washed down here, but that's what this pile is. Over there looks like it's an axle or the bottom of a truck. I don't know if you can see that right there. So we pick up the creek again, and like I said, it's just really, really nice views. Middle part, there's not much to it, to tell you the truth. But this is a some nice scenery here. And all the hemlocks and the rock formations on the opposite side. More trash that washed along the creek. So before we head up to the parking area, one last little waterfall